the White House lawn looks like for a UFC fight.
Normally, the South Lawn is just an open field where the president's helicopter lands, but now it's a temporary 4,300-seat arena sitting right in front of the White House. UFC calls it the Claw, a full-size octagon underneath this massive arch lined with hundreds of lights and speakers.
So there's 4 of these massive LED screens,
another 3 behind the arena that are 4 stories tall, and seats for a live band.
All this is here to celebrate America's 250th birthday and the fights on the president's 80th birthday.
And the UFC Freedom 250 had a $60 million budget.
A UFC fight at the White House is a weird idea, so I'm curious what you think of it.
Weird, and I love it. UFC Freedom 250. All right, folks, it's going to be a massive historical event on the South Lawn of the White House this Sunday. All right. It ties directly into America's 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, Flag Day, and President Trump's 80th birthday, as he said. I'm excited, but the left is going wild over this. They are melting down. Shelly, what are your thoughts about it?
Look, I think it's fun. I won't be there, but right. I think it's fun. It's a whole different atmosphere. I was okay because the economics of it, I was looking at. I was okay with it, but I tell you what, I love it better than seeing trans and boobs on the South Lawn.
That's right. Nicole, your thoughts?
I love every moment of it. UFC is an all-American kind of thing. And the reason why the left doesn't like it is because it's not what they prefer. But the other half of the country is excited. Everyone that I know is excited about this. This is something that's going to speak to the hearts of everyday Americans, not the upper crusty people that, go to the ballroom and have very fancy dinners and wear ball gowns. This is for everyday Americans, people who watch UFC, and they have a massive audience, are waiting with bated breath for Sunday. It's going to be epic.
Epic, absolutely. But like you said, the stick in the mud stuffed shirts elitists are complaining about it. Take a look. This is Democrat Rep. Don Bayer, and he's complaining in clip 2.
What do you think your constituents make of this UFC spectacle? They're going to probably hear some of it, see some of it from Virginia.
What's next? Is it going to be cockfighting or dogfighting, or it's just such a sacrilege to the White House and to our nation's capital? And Scott, the money they're going to spend on it, maybe $60 million more of taxpayer money on this kind of spectacle. It's ridiculous.
God, these people are such liars. They are such liars. And stuffed shirts. All right, let's get into what he said and fact check this. Okay, Nicole, what are your thoughts?
First of all, he's one of the dudes I was just talking about. He would rather have a parade of furries and people who think they're cats and the rainbows and all of that on the White House lawn, and he would think that's progress. But what I'm telling you is that America is getting healthier every day. People are getting more active. They're outside. In physical sports, speak to young men. There's no problems with young men and conservatives. Democrats, on the other hand, are struggling with young men, and this is one of the reasons why.
Yeah. And he compared it, Shelly, to cockfights and dog fights.
Well, you know what? I'd rather see a cockfight, I think. Maybe a dog fight, a structured one, if you will. I don't know how that goes. I'd rather see that than see somebody's actual cock on the lawn. Okay, I don't want to see someone's cock and boobs and men, again, dicks pretending that they're chicks. I don't want to see all that. I don't want to see wuss pussies, and I don't want to see pussy wussies. I don't want to see that. Okay, I would rather this UFC. Again, many people in America love this. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm not against it. I'm glad maybe some people from the Midwest that will come and see. They'll be able to come to the Capitol, come to the White House. Fine, I love it. I don't have a problem with it, primarily because the UFC is paying for it, and they're going to recoup their monies from the ticket sales and the gold coins. Fine, and it's President Trump's birthday. Okay, one big birthday bash. Okay.
Yeah, and let's correct, like you mentioned, what this man said. First of all, I'm a huge fan of UFC. I have been for many, many, many years. I'm a big fan of wrestling. boxing, UFC. I even, believe it or not, folks, I watch the slap offs too. The slap
Oh
fight.
my God, I love the slap fights.
I love it too.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah, I watch it all. I love it. I mean, it's entertaining. It's fun. You know, I look at the UFC guys as like gladiators. I mean, the sport is phenomenal to me. I would never compare it to cockfighting and dog fighting. How that's such a slap in the face to these people. Okay. And again, as we mentioned, this is all paid for by UFC. Okay. UFC is footing most of the $60 million bill for these custom build outs. So he's lying right there. Okay. He's just lying. It's not a pay for the taxpayers. Okay. We're not doing that. All right. So I think it's a great idea. We know most of the UFC fighters and the audience are very patriotic. Many times we've seen black and white UFC fighters. They are proud Americans. They raise the flag and they salute President Trump as well. You're a fan, Nicole. What are your thoughts there?
Let me tell you, these are people who believe that the middle part of this nation is just for them to fly over. They don't connect with regular people. They just really don't. The closest the Democrats ever came to something this physical was when a few years back, when Joe Biden was getting chased by the Easter Bunny on the White House lawn during the Easter egg roll. That's the closest they came to anything physical with that entire administration. Take a look at how America has changed since then. You know, everybody's getting more fit. Maha is a thing. These fighters are incredibly fit. These are tremendous athletes. To do all of these mixed martial arts in that small area is a tremendous physical feat. And for people who really like to see sporting events, where it is actually a sport, where everybody has a chance to win, you know, and it's not pre-scripted and it's not something where a referee can dictate who wins and who loses. This is what America loves. Red-blooded America, flag-waving America. It is what we adore. And the reason why is because men are acting like men.
All right.
There's no soy boys in the UFC. Dana ain't gonna have it. And oh, by the way, that 60 million is his weekend spin. The UFC is worth billions of dollars. It is an international phenomenon. This is not, you know, Kimbo Slice in the backyard by the pool, you know, way back when. This is very much highly produced physical fighting that the rest of the world loves too. This is a good look for America.
Absolutely. And talk about an event. It's a custom 4,000 plus seat arena on the South Lawn. They're calling it the Claw. All right. A massive 92 foot tall, 154 foot wide overhead lighting structure. Full octagon, as we saw, big screens, patriotic staging. Okay. It's going to be on Paramount Plus. All right. That's Saturday at 8 p.m. And then the audience, it's invite only, but they've invited 1,200 plus active duty military and service members, again, to emphasize this patriotic theme. This is really cool. I think it is. I don't understand how these people are trying to poo-poo on it, but we know the left and anything patriotic, they really hate. So let's get into their response, folks. If you don't know, this is Poppin' Politics. Remember, as you come in, to hit that like button, share this broadcast, and subscribe. As you come in, if you're tired of the power-hungry commie leftists trying to strip us of our rights and tear apart our country, folks, you're in the right place because we push back against it.